Okay, good evening, folks. It is 13th of May 2010, just about 9:30 here in the UK. I'm just gonna do a quick rundown here on what I've been looking at this week and what possibilities lay ahead. We've just kind of been chatting on the group there. This Aussie dollar inside day is just hanging on. Today we made a bit of a high and got fairly close to the stop loss. 24 was as high as we went. Stop loss was 34. But it's coming off a little bit now. We're seeing some weakness in the euro, US dollar, and pound dollar. So hopefully this Aussie dollar is going to follow. Basically looking at this chart, it certainly looks bearish anyway, which is the reason I wanted to take this signal. You can see we had the break of the lower bat. We've come far enough back. We had a bullish thrust on Monday, so that's going to be the sort of second trigger. We'd look at that 89.22 level to sell if we can remove that to the close. We've had a go at it already yesterday, and we've obviously failed to go higher again today, but still kind of undecided this one, I would say. But certainly for me, it's looking bearish. On the weekly, we made the thrust bar, and on the monthly, we have basically a very high probability that we're going to make a monthly thrust bar here as well. So I'd certainly expect to see some weakness in this pair going forward. First target down there at 83.36. So that was the reasoning behind taking this sell on the inside day. I thought it was certainly worth taking it where it is at the moment. So we've held on at the moment, so we'll see if it can hold on. Euro pound is just basically nothing at the moment. It's chopping around, as is the pound Swiss franc. Nothing's really decided here yet, so I'm just standing aside in these pairs. The lower bat support's actually here when I take away the Sunday bars, so it's not been broken yet, and it's just a bit of a mess really with the big moves that we saw in the election. And as I mentioned there, the euro yen on the weekly outlooks I did is really the only pair that's actually pretty much hit any kind of levels. We had this level here to 121.45, which was removed to the weekly close, and I mean it's good to kind of understand these things. Although we had a gap higher in the start of the week and the price was really pushing up on Monday, so then people think, oh, everything's looking good. The euro's gonna get strong because of some decision, but on the weekly charts, it was still looking very bearish, and these things don't really happen for no reason. And we did go above this 121.45 level briefly, and as you can see, we made a 15-minute sell setup here, and first target down there was 200 pips because it was we've had quite big range on these pairs at the moment, and you would still be involved in that because I made a sort of second. Let me see. Um, Actually, I think I would just have held this one. But anyway, I wasn't here anyway to help you guys, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, this is the kind of thing I'm looking for, so just to kind of point it out. But it's a shame because I don't think anybody actually took it, which is a pity. But never mind. So anyway, we're seeing some weakness coming through in there. As James pointed out, it's going to be a bearish outside bar tonight. So I would expect to see some real weakness come through now. You can see here we had a bearish outside bar, and that's what followed. We almost had, I think I spotted one earlier. I kind of prefer to see these maybe at a top and then like a bullish outside bar near the bottom. But the way this is looking, it is looking pretty bearish. We can see it there on the weekly. So I'd expect probably to see some follow through on this signal here. So as I said in the group, any kind of strength you'd probably look to sell. It's not something I'm going to be able to do myself tomorrow. And Euro US dollar as well. So just basically looking pretty weak. We're on the ninth count here of the weekly setup, but we're actually just going through the lows as I'm looking at this right now. So it just looks like a bit of a continuation going on. The pound dollar is basically the same. This weakness is coming back in. Again, similar thing. I mentioned on the video that this was quite a tight close to this 4892, which is why I preferred to look at this 5128 level, but we didn't quite get up to there. And obviously it looks like we're going to fail here this week. But as I said, this was such a tight close to this level that I wouldn't really fancy it as much. But I still would have taken it. I don't think there was really anything there though, because we were so tight to it. But you can see obviously we're going to fail this level on the weekly. Um, we're on the ninth count of a buy setup here on the monthly, but as I said, we can still go lower from here. Fully expect us now to go down to the 1.38 level down there. There's no bullish thrusts on this pair really to look to sell once anything's removed today. So nothing really doing there. But I mean, if you get involved in any trades any other kind of way, then things are looking bearish. Just give me a shout if you need any views or anything. This US dollar CAD, as I say, it's trying to bottom out here, and this is going to be a nice hammer candle today. So I'm just going to hold these buy stops here. I see real potential here for quite a move. This burst up higher showed us what could be on the card soon. And if you look at this monthly candle, I would not expect to see this close where it is, or even lower. To be honest, it would be a very sort of random month. We still have 2 more weeks to build this up. But expect to see it coming higher towards the close of the month. It's still quite early in the month, and you can see basically we've made this thrust bar here on the weekly and covered most of the body now. So we could be in for a move higher. So I think I'll keep that. I think it's definitely worth holding. Nothing on the US dollar, Swiss franc, and US dollar yen. We just keep an eye on Monday's bullish thrust, and it's heading lower now by all accounts. Although it did hold the weekly levels and it's tested it again this week, and it bounced from the monthly level. But as I said before, it was a bit of a random sort of big move that we had to do with a mistake on Wall Street. Most likely to do with that sell trigger when they triggered 4.2 billion instead of 4.2 million. So it's kind of hard to tell in a technical picture at the moment, but I'll wait and see what happens on this pair. So yeah, so that's basically it for now. Not just a hell of a lot doing really. Um, yeah, so that's basically it, folks. So I'll we'll see what happens tomorrow, and I'll get some more tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so I'll finish. I'll do some weekly outlooks again for Sunday night. Okay, cheers, guys. Good luck.